But observers say the duration of the US-India alliance depends on the development of China-India relations. The once frozen ties between
I am pretty sure India, Japan, and Australia will be buying a lot of military hardware they won't need. Good for business, and US corporations manufacturing them will surely profit in the billions. We all know Taiwan got duped last year into buying tons of obsolete US jets forcefully. It's happening due to the depends of ammunitions. China and continental matter. China pressing other countries for many matters, business and the border matters. Many now money wasting for ammunition is happening all over the world. Many countries are now looking more expensive things to buy.
The US and India are seeing more frequent exchanges lately, especially when it comes to countering China's rise. US busy mid-March calendars include the US Defense Secretary's visit to India, where the two allies are likely to seek deepening military ties, and President Joe Biden's virtual meeting with leaders of the Quad. Reuters predicts the closer bilateral military ties could bring New Delhi greater access to American technology as India tries to modernize its defense system amid tensions with neighboring China. But observers say the duration of the US-India alliance.
Anyway, this is not a good way of a peaceful life, making a good living standard. The better way is doing a normal life with a farming, improving our productivity, our nation progress, internal matter to develop, changing our systems. Instead of this kind of war making concepts are not much good, and we're looking to go to other nation borders for catching something also not much good. So better stay on our own land, stay on our foot. That is good.
Depends on the development of China-India relations. The once frozen ties between Beijing and New Delhi are gradually thawing with disengagement of militaries competing in the border region. In a Sunday press conference, Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi said that similar situations faced by China and India mean the two countries share the same or like-minded stances toward many major issues, which makes China and India friends and partners, not threats and opponents to each other. In fact, despite the China-India border tensions and India's boycotts against Chinese products, the economic and trade exchanges between the two countries in India's current fiscal year proves that cooperation.
The main factor of these things are happening due to the more valuable products of like mobile phones, laptops, computers, all producing by such good countries. They feeding competitions. That is the main thing. And my experience, I am saying that this much competitions, self controlling is very important, not to make any jealousy to other countries. So don't take more business, do properly with other countries requirements with a minimum effort. I mean, don't look out every money to own pocket. Try to share to other countries and do peacefully, and don't look others border, don't look others land, don't look much sea areas.
Cooperation with China can only help India in becoming a major power. In the first 9 months of India's fiscal year 2021, China surpassed the US to become the largest trading partner of India. During this period, India exported $15.3 billion of goods to China, while importing $45.4 billion from China. Such trade numbers amid the two countries' tensions clearly showed that the two are deeply intertwined. This echoes the article in Nikkei Asia by a Mumbai-based columnist entitled "China is the rival India cannot live without." She wrote, and I quote, "India evidently has calculated that re-engagement with China, especially on the economic front, while shifting the border dispute to the back burner is the only realistic course of action if it has any hope of re-energizing the country's flagging economic miracle." And re-energizing the country's economic
The worst thing is now people are traveling one place to another unnecessary and locating that area to stay, and we producing our manpower to other countries. Unlikely it is happened because starvation, lack of no employment, lack of facilities. I hope now China itself everything, India itself everything, America itself everything. So better keep our own people with own land. That is good. Try that is maximum. Make such a plan in politics that will change our today's setup. I mean, we can work together, but with a certain limitations. Therefore, we need more regulations. For that, we need a good steering control system for managing this purpose. UN, one of the best system we found. We need more much active systems to manage these international affairs.
economic miracle should be their fundamental interest and priority in the post-pandemic era, a reality that New Delhi cannot and should not ignore.